Michael Rubenfeld. He is a Canadian director. He's also an actor living in Poland. And he, along with James Orlano, both co-founded a global online auction of work from artists throughout Ukraine. Now, it's called Fight with Art, and it's in support of artists in Ukraine, of course, who are no longer able to create their craft. And other charities are providing some of that support for the war relief. Michael, it's good to have you back here on CTV News Channel.
Thanks a lot for bringing me back, Angie. I really appreciate it.
Before we get started on the auction, though, I want to get sort of your thoughts and reaction to, as I know you're watching things very, very closely as to what's unfolding in Ukraine, what you're seeing now. I mean, in the last time you and I spoke, it's been, I think, at least a month or so. A lot certainly has happened in that time.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate you first bringing me on the first time, and that you're checking back with me again. As you can see, things are just getting worse and worse in Ukraine. I think with all the nuclear talk, things are, this is unfortunately back in the news cycle again for very, very real reasons. And I think people are scared, and we need to be helping right now as much as we can to do whatever we can.
And there are artists who pride themselves, of course, on the work that they do, and that is not something that they're able to do. They themselves, of course, either fleeing the area or trying to take shelter. Talk to us about this auction that you've now put together with James, and what the response has been like.
Yes, so fightwithart.com is the website. We put together an auction. We partnered with 40 Ukrainian artists, mostly in Ukraine, because as you can imagine, every Ukrainian wants to do whatever they can to help save their country and Ukrainian people. So the artists are using their art as ammunition to fight, and we've partnered. We've been able to relocate over 150 artworks from the war zones in Ukraine to Krakow, which is where our organization is located. And at fightwithart.com, we've put these art pieces up for sale, and the proceeds go directly to saving Ukrainian lives.
And that is so important, not only, of course, the fundraising aspect of it, but to maintain and preserve these pieces, now part of history, really. And we've seen in past wars the loss of incredible artwork, the loss of incredible pieces of heritage and tradition and culture from the country that is involved in this. In this case, of course, we're talking about Ukraine. How can people help? How can people contribute if they want to continue contributing to the cause?
Well, that's a really great point, because by going to fightwithart.com, registering for the auction and bidding on these works, not only are you putting money towards a really essential cause, which is saving Ukrainian lives, you will be receiving a piece of original artwork that will become a part of history. So you will know that not only are you saving lives, you are preserving Ukrainian culture for from now until as long as you own this piece of work. So if you go to fightwithart.com and you register, you can start bidding right now, and the work will be shipped to you. We offer also a charitable tax receipt. And if you don't want to own a piece of art, you can just also simply donate. And the money that you donate will also go directly to these charities.
Such an important cause, helping in so many ways, Michael, and it's great to have you back. And we'll certainly keep in touch with you on this, because, again, it's that preservation of the history there and culture that's also so important. We've seen so much loss already. Michael Rubenfeld, thank you so much. You stay safe and well.
Thanks a lot. And please, Canada, Ukraine needs your help right now. So please we have to do what we can.